Hey, welcome back to another edition of Ted Talks Guitars and Life. Well, the UPS man has been to my house, and we are going to continue to upgrade my Tease ST-1. It's a Stratocaster. Don't tell anybody I said that. Hey, if you like this kind of content, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, come on back anytime and hang out at Ted Talks Guitars and Life. Let's see what we got, huh? So we'll start with the uneventful, non-glamorous strings. So I have decided on the Strat to go with 9 to 42 strings. It came with 10 to 46s, but I think on a Strat, I'm gonna check out the 9 to 42s. And I've got some obligatory black screws for the pickguard. I'll tell you why in a moment. Got a nice black output jack by Pro, and I will be seeing if I can't put my pure tone output jack affixed to this and rock that black plate. I did get a black tusk nut. And man, if you seen me break the neck of that other guitar, then you know that putting this nut on is about the most nervous thing I got going on. Okay, so in this box right here from Music Lily, hey Mike, not a sponsored video. Yeah, man, so I went ahead from Music Lily and I purchased a black bridge, and it's got the same size. You can't see that from there, sorry, we'll do close-ups when we're assembling things. It's got kind of the thin trim bar, blacked out saddles. Man, how cool is that? A trim bar in the box, which I will never use because I am never going to dive bomb any kind of situation in my life. And yeah, man, there's something else in the box that I can't quite get to. Black tremolo arm, that's pretty cool. I mean, if I was going to keep the trem arm on there, why not be the black one, huh? Oh, look at this, man. Oh, cool. So it came with springs, it came with a new claw, and it came with the bridge plate screws. Rock on, Music Lily, rock on. This is a good time to say I hope all this fits. I did measure, but you know how measuring goes. And last but not least, the coup de grace, man. The big ticket item, so to speak. So I went out to Flior. And man, I hope this fits. Got me a loaded pickguard. Big reveal. It would be if I get the plastic off. Look at this bad boy right here, man. Look at that, Jack. So what I liked about this, and I'll show you close-ups in a bit. So we do have these are an Eco 5. I went single coils, man. My context, that made sense to me. Does have a box switch. I will more than likely order a wafer switch, a blade switch for this at some point in time. If I don't have any sitting over there, I don't believe that I do. Yeah, so volume 2 tones, 5-way switch, and Flior for the win. Well, we got the parts. Let's put this bad boy together. You want to do it with me? Come on and hang out. Let's get it done. Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. So, yeah, a couple of opportunities here. So the first opportunity is I have everything kind of set up. And one of the other things that was in the Amazon box was this non-slip Music Nomad equipment care mat And the reason for that, if you watched a video where I put the strap buttons on, you may have seen that I had the guitar sitting on my Ernie Ball mat, but as I screwed the screw in the bottom of the guitar kept sliding. This is not going to slide unless I really want it to slide. So anyway, shout out. So 2 key things. I'll start with the good news. The good news is the bridge holes all line up and are where they're supposed to be. So I think the bridge for the win, and again, this is what the saddles look like in the Music Lily bridge. Although a couple of those look like they've been turned a few times. I don't know what that's about. And again, the thin trem bar. It's not any thinner, I don't think, than what was in it originally. Sorry guys, camera work and all that. It might be just a little bit thinner. Yep, just a tad bit thinner than what was in it, but I'm not a trim guy, so I don't care about that. Okay, thanks J-Man for the comment in one of the previous vids about the size of the block. The larger the block, greater sustain, some would say. So anyway, so black bridge plate for the win. Got that going for us. That's the good news. The not so good news, 2 things. One is that the pickguard holes do align, the ones I can see. They've got the shielding tape on this, so covering up the holes. Not so good news is that the lip of this fits over into the neck pocket just a tad bit. Yeah, it hangs over the slot a little bit, maybe, I don't know, enough where I'm gonna do something with it. So I have a Dremel and I know how to use it. So that is not a big deal to me, anyway. Did I want to Dremel a pickguard? No, I did not. Am I going to? Yes, I am. So closer look here. You've got your Alnico 5 Fleur pickups. You got your full-size pots. You got a little yellow, looks like a 22 capacitor. Can't really read it. And then you got the box switch. And again, I don't think I have a blade switch laying around. If I do, I will put a blade switch in it. If not, I will get a blade switch at some point and swap that out, just because this is super flimsy from my standpoint. But the main thing is how the pickups sound to me. That's kind of why I purchased this particular item. So got a little bit of a opportunity here where we get the Dremel, the pickguard just a little bit around the neck pocket. And again, I don't perceive that to be a big deal. Won't be the first time I have Dremeled a pickguard. Now, the reason that I bought the black pickguard screws is because this comes with silver pickguard cover screws. And I thought, well, we're trying to black it out. That was before, genius, that was before I failed to realize that the screws for the pickup height would be chrome, and that there's white lettering on the knobs, and that these are black. Now I think that maybe the pickguard, black pickguard screws may work in that. I don't know. Okay, here's the opportunity, the second opportunity of the journey. So let me take this out so it doesn't fly everywhere. So this fits, the output jack fits all right, but it doesn't exactly line up. Here. You see all the funk kind of hanging down from this hole right here. It could be that it's getting hung up on that funk, And it could be that that hole could be just a little bigger on the top. Give the jack more room so that I can position it correctly. So, how do I feel about dremeling the inside of this guitar? I feel absolutely okay about it. Yeah, man. $139 guitar with my coupon code. See in the description below. So yeah, I don't mind taking a Dremel in there very carefully. And one, man, just trying to get rid of all the funk in there. And that might do it. I may not have to cut into the meat at all. It may just be that what I need to do is just to make that hole just a touch bigger, and then that give that output jack room to work. Now, I also did put a guitar cord in here just to make sure that it cleared everything, and it did. But again, just to get the alignment as straight as I would want it, I need to come and clean this out a little bit. So, and then again, like I said, I got the tusk nut, I got the flat bottom 42 mil tusk nut, and will that fit? I don't know. Am I afraid to take the nut out of that guitar? Guys, truthfully, yeah, that's a little daunting for me. But we're going to do it because nothing to do but to do it. And I mentioned that it does come with the springs and the black bridge plate screws, and of course the obligatory Music Lily pick. It's the hardest pick in the world, and a new claw, not that I'll be using that. So we got some parts, and these springs feel a little bit more sturdy than these, but again, I'm never going to use the trim, so it doesn't really matter to me one way or the other. Well, we got parts, man. Yeah, let's start installing. Well, what's the worst thing that can happen? I need a different angle. Well, this is where some might say something like, well, I didn't really think that all that debris in that control plate cavity would affect anything. And yeah, guys, apparently it does. Sorry, I'm trying to get you on. I need to focus on what I'm doing. I'm sorry if my head is in the shot or whatever. Let me focus on what I'm doing. If you're curious, this is just a sandpaper Dremel type situation. Okay, so I need to vacuum, I need to measure. Stand by. It occurs to me that measuring the current jack is not really helpful, knowing that I'm going to install a pure tone jack. So I probably need to deinstall this jack. Where'd my tools go? This guy is always losing his tools. I know, right? It's just pitiful. Alright, who took my stuff? Everybody's fired. You're all fired. Well, sometimes, guys, life is filled with character building situations. And we have one of those before us, because as much as it was a great idea, perhaps, to put a pure tone output jack, it does not fit through that hole. So I've got one or two choices. Choice number one. I have, in times past, bore out some control panel holes. I could probably bore that out. Do I want to bore that out? Oh man, probably not. Do I want this cheesy output jack in my guitar? Nope, I do not. If I did that, I might as well keep what was in it originally. No offense to the guys at Tease, I'm just saying. I wanted player preference, the pure tone jack. So, I think that this plate and the jack, the whole thing collectively was, maybe $7. So I'm going to bore this out, or attempt to, in the spirit of what's the worst thing that can happen. Order a Music Lily one, which I probably should have done, but I didn't want to wait another day. Isn't that terrible? Let's see if the colors match up while we're here talking about stuff. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. Looks pretty good. Okay. Stand by. Just in case anybody's curious. That's what we got going on. Just keep in mind it's a budget channel. And because it's a budget channel, Mr. Pen, the cheapest, flimsiest clamps in the universe. But did they work? Yes, they did. Necessity, the mother of invention. So, we have another character building opportunity, and that is, we got the whole board out. We got the pure tone output jack in there. But that black washer does not fit this output jack. So, as much as I wanted an all black scenario, man, I may have to go chrome on the nut there. Oh man, I really don't like that. Now, I did notice that the rig did come with this black plastic piece, but as long as that nut is chrome, I don't really see the point. And I've still got a little kind of offset situation right here. So I'm going to attempt to gingerly tremble this out a little bit. See if I can't get a little bit more room in there. Stand by. How badly does this guy want a pure tone jack in there? About that badly. This seems like a good time to just say, nothing that I do is prescriptive, just descriptive of my craziness. Well, my friends, I wish I had better news. I do not. I cannot get this to sit in here flush. I can get the two screws on, but this bows up a little bit. I think I'm just going to need to order a different part. I'm going to have to try Music Lily and see if I can have better luck with that. Okay, well, on to the next thing, I guess. We will try the bridge next. If I can find out where I put it. Here it is, right there. Hopefully we'll have better luck here. So, let's see, shall we? How y'all doing, man? It has been a good day. Working on guitars, and now we're talking guitars and life. What could be better than that, man? You know what could be better than talking guitars and life? playing guitars, man. I'm looking forward to getting this together so I can play, man. Dang. I tell you what, that bridge looks smoking hot, doesn't it? Could just be me, man. Could just be me. Now, are my holes? Oh, that's, I should have tried that. Yeah, okay. See, this is the thing that gets me about this, man. Okay, so if you're gonna, if you know, come on, Music Lily, look, let me talk to you for a minute. Like the Music Lily people are hanging out on the channel, huh? If you know that a brother gonna have to put these screws on, you cannot have those saddles up so far where I can't get the screws on this thing, man. Dang, bro. Alright, well, we'll just kind of pull all these back, I guess. We'll measure everything later. We'll get the 25.5 and all that and do our intonation. So we're going to have to, unfortunately for right now, man, we're going to have to pull these back and see how we get down the road a little bit. There we go. See what I mean about that one? See how they're uneven and that one looks a little worn? I don't know, man. It was all packaged okay. I don't know. Music Lily. Okay. Well, let's get into it, I guess. It occurs to me that y'all don't need to watch me do this, do you? Stand by. Okay, well, I've shifted gears. Yeah, I did put the bridge on the front of the guitar. However, it occurred to me that what I needed to do to final things up. Okay, well, I am have the soldering iron heating up. So taking a look at this floor pickguard, loaded pickguard, I thought it was interesting, man. So they've got the ground wire that'll go to the claw, and then they've got the output jack wrapped in black wire. I was like, what is that? So anyway, man, for what that's worth, word of the wise, output jack wires are together, it appears to me. And it looks like these are pre-tinned. That's kind of classy. Looks like they got a little bit of pre-solder on them is what I mean by pre-tinned. So that ought to speed the situation up. But yeah, before I could really put the bridge on the front, I needed to go ahead and put the springs in and all the stuff. So yeah, man, I'm just going to let the soldering iron heat up and see what we can get done. Stand by. Okay, so I'm going to throw a couple of pickguard screws on this bad boy to keep this pickguard stationary. And then I will normal things up. I can at least, with a couple screws in it, I can flip it over and go ahead and put the solder the ground wire to the claw on the back. So I will probably heat that up and remove the past solder. Okay, well, we're going to attempt to pre-tin this jack. Okay, got the pure tone jack installed, basically just 2 wires to solder on it, nothing to write home about. So I figured I'll check electronics. Okay, well, what did we learn tonight, boys and girls? What we learned is that the Music Lily bridge, thumbs up on that deal, man. Plug and play, dropped right in, didn't give me any trouble at all. everything lined up, life was good, and I think that it looks really good. I'm not quite sure why they put those, why there's silver screws in there. That's kind of odd to me. It seems like they should be black. Anyway, that's life. So with the saddles back, you won't see those at all. But come on, man. That's a little thing. Just blacken those. Anyway, whatever. Second thing we learned, the Do-Pro output jack really not a good fit for the Tease ST-1. So if you have a Tease ST-1 and you want to black it out, or you're looking for another output jack plate, Do-Pro is not the way to go. It does not fit copacetically. So I guess I'll give Music Lily a shot here with this. Man, here's the other thing I thought. This is a crazy idea. I thought, you know what, man? I've got black spray paint. I guess a true DIY solution would be to just paint this bad boy black. Now, spoiler alert, the pure tone output jack does not fit in that hole either. So I'm going to have to bore this out the same way I bored that one out in order for the pure tone output jack to go in there. Jack. That's a lot of jacks. So yeah, man, I will either buy a black Music Lily or I will spray paint this one just to see how it goes. Okay. Also thought about spray painting the trim cover. They're only like $6-7, man, but dude, everything on here is, $6 or $7, and so it all adds up. Loaded pickguard. All the electronics work. However, a few of the screws line up well. This one would as well, but these do not line up. Every time I try to get you guys in here closer, man. Yeah, just trying to say that the holes here do not line up. And so can I drill holes? Sure. Do I want to drill holes? I'm not sure. I don't mind. The biggest thing with the pickguard is the lip. Right here, you can just tell. Can I Dremel that? Sure. Not a problem. The hole alignment, I don't mind drilling new holes if I need to drill new holes. But here's the thing about drilling new holes. If I drill new holes, I haven't heard these pickups yet. So I don't want to drill new holes, put the guitar back together, hear the pickup and go, oh man, that's not worth it. And then I've got, this specific brand floor holes patterns on my body. So I've got some thinking to do about next steps. So yeah, I may just clamp this down the best I can with the holes that do line up, put the guitar back together after I Dremel this so that the neck fits in. But see, here's the thing, once I Dremel this pickguard is mine to keep, whether I like the pickups or not. And this floor loaded pickguard was like $56, man. Yeah, I should have bought the Music Lily one. They got me with the full-size pots, man. As much as I know, alpha pots can be just as good as full-size pots. This switch is super flimsy, man. That's just crazy. So You know, here's the other thing I was thinking, since we're just talking guitars in life, and apparently if you guys have stuck with me this long in this video, you're here for the duration. So the other thing is, I did have a thought today. What I could have done, okay, what I could have done is found an 8-hole pickguard that was black. And I could have got black covers for the Tease pickups. And I could have got black knobs without the white lettering. I think the white lettering, I mean, man, what's the point of having a blacked out instrument if you're, I mean, I know, man, I guess if you're like really in a playing situation or something, you want to be able to see what number you're on, but man, who does that, right? So anyway, man, that's kind of where we are with the project, and it is a little bit more of a project than I wanted it to be. I really was looking for a plug and play kind of thing. Do-Pro output jack plate, nope. Not plug and play for the ST-1. The floor loaded pickguard, not plug and play for the ST-1. The Demusea bridge, plug and play for the ST-1. So if I keep the pickguard, if I like the pickups and I keep this pickguard, I'll drill the holes out. I will have to get a blade switch, because this mess right here, I don't know, man. That feels like the worst switch I've had on any of the budget guitars in the shop. Well, hey man, it's a journey, isn't it? So I've got some consideration, some deliberating to do with myself. And hey man, wherever you are in your guitar journey, I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Rock on with your best selves, everybody. Catch you down the road.